Hey JR, did you get my text?
No.
Can you? I'm doing a live stream of today's game. Okay. I sent it to you on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
Can you share it on? Because I'm still not in PAC Red.
Sure.
Can you share it on that?
Sure.
Just tell them it's the live stream. People.
WhatsApp.
I sent WhatsApp to you, and just tell people they can watch it. I hope so. I'm sharing it on WhatsApp. I'm not on WhatsApp. Did you get it yet? Come on in, bro. Yeah, I need help on the numbers. Can you remind me who the people are? Do you know the roster?
I do. I have it right here.
Okay, read it off to me. I know 1 Sophia, 13's Aurora. Is there a 3?
13 Aurora, no, 2.
2?
3's Finley.
4 is Liv. 5 is Izzy. 6 Monty. 7 is, who was that? Kiki. Just kidding ya. 8 is Holly. 9. Carmen. 10 is Kelly. I know that. Where do we go after that?
11 is Grayson.
Oh no, I'm going to get copyrighted now with that music. All right, and then
12 is Sophia.
So we have 2 Sophias?
We do.
Sophia the goalie and Sophia.
Oh, you know what? Sophia, Piper goes by Piper.
Piper, that's right. Okay.
Number 12, so let's just call her.
She goes by her last name?
Yeah.
It's awkward. And then 14
is Ainsley.
No, 14 is Zara.
Zara.
Yeah,
right.
Ainsley. So, but did you get it on your WhatsApp yet?
No, but let me find it.
Let's see, because I told JR to put it on the WhatsApp.
I feel like I'm not on this WhatsApp. I think Derek is. No.
Can you ask Derek?
Okay.
Here, hold on. Let me. Are you sure?
I'll get it from him. Yeah. I'll find him.
All right, let me know, but share it with everyone.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thank you for help on this.
So happy.
How's that? It's not that bad. I'm kind of away from everyone. Hello, folks. Let me know who you are. Say hi. We're here at, where are we? Las Positas College in Livermore. After more people join, I'll give you an understanding of what's going on, where we are, and what this tournament's all about. I got the live stream going. Do you have the link? No, I didn't. I was going to check out the vibe. Hot mic. I was going to check out the vibe, but now I thought it'd be fun to live stream these last 2 games. Yeah.
Last 2 games. I'm excited.
So.
Win this.
Yeah. Let's play well.
I know, right?
Okay, yeah.
You're not, right?
Yeah. So let me know if you don't get the link on the WhatsApp.
Oh, did you already send it?
Well, I sent it to JR because I'm not on the thing. So I told him to do it. Is he pretty good at following instructions? No comment?
It's my husband, you know how husbands
This is an awkward moment right now. I asked.
What would your wife say if I asked her that question?
Sis,
I can check. Oh, he's typing as we speak. Is that you? 415370?
no. I wasn't added to that live stream. Hello, folks. Welcome to the live stream. We're here in Las Positas College in Livermore. The hills here are rolling green hills that remind me of the Microsoft Office window from like 2004. Just rolling hills with no trees. Very beautiful place. Okay, did it go through?
Yep.
All right, thank you. So feel free to like and subscribe. All right, so the live stream has been shared on WhatsApp. We should be getting more people joining. We are here playing the first of 2 games today. We're in the bracket playing for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. If we win this game, we'll be playing for 5th. If we lose this game, we'll be playing for 7th. The name of our team is PAC Blue. This is an ODP tournament. Hello, there's my dad saying hi. So we're at an ODP tournament. It's called the Olympic Development Program. And it's a countrywide, invite-only tournament where they put together regional teams of water polo players to all compete, all ages. They're all being evaluated by the Olympic Development Program, and the players from this will be invited to a camp to try out to make the national team that will travel internationally. So you've got to imagine the intensity of the competition here. We're in the 18U group. It's called Youth. Our team has played someone from the Northwest, so Seattle, Portland, Oregon. Then the next game we had was against Hawaii, which was a fun team, a good group of people. And then we played the team from the Central Coast. We won that game, and then we hit a wall. Our last game yesterday was the red team. Red is considered the A team, blue is the B team. We played the red team, and let's just say we had some fun moments, but there was also some difficult moments. And so that put us into this, the bottom part of the top 8. Here's the ref going by. And we are now playing the blue team from Southern California. The red team from Southern California is off the charts good. They would likely be ranked in college. That's how deep their team is. So the competition here is intense. Our red team beat this team yesterday by a little bit. But if it's from Southern California, water polo, it's the center of the universe, so it's just going to be a lot of competition. And then after this, depending if we win or lose, we'll have another game around 11:30, 10:30 or something. I'll let you know at the end.
And you got 1 more year.
We have a really fun roster of kids from all over Northern California, as far away as Santa Cruz, Marin County, East Bay. It's a real fun group of girls.
Yes, take it easy.
That you hear them over there getting ready. We're in the blue caps over there. Bear with me, I'm still learning the names of these girls and the roster. Remember, in water polo, you sprint for the ball in the middle. You see who's sprinting. Holly Hovey is sprinting. She's number 8, the snowman. Let's see if she can beat him to the ball. She just woke up this morning. She had some lemon tea, and she wins the sprint, so the tea worked. Passing it down to Izzy. Izzy's looking around. Izzy's being pressed really hard. She clears it back to Kiki. Back to Holly. Holly's looking for someone, passes it to Izzy. Izzy's looking for an entry pass. Where is she going to shoot? Izzy passes it in, and it's a ball under. In water polo, if the other team puts the ball under the water, then it's a turnover. So there's a turnover. So we won the sprint, weren't able to capitalize on it. And now the Southern California blue team has possession. They do an entry pass, and they get a 5-meter. So we fouled her while she was trying to shoot, which gives her a kind of a free throw, but she's got to go through. This is 18U, Uncle Kevin, youth. Here we go. See if our goalie, I think that's Sophia, is playing the first half. Our goalie switch. Here she goes, and she gets a little fingertip on it, but it goes in the right side of the net, and PAC Blue is down 0-1. So here is Finley with the ball. Finley gives it to Izzy. Izzy's looking for someone to pass to. We're getting pressed. Izzy passes it over to Kiki. Kiki all the way over to Monty. Monty's our lefty. Here's Piper coming in. Back to Monty. Monty's a lefty, so she's got to scoop it. Let's see if she wants to shoot. Ooh, it's a little bit left. Wide left. Monty had pancakes yesterday for breakfast and came and had an epic game after the pancakes. So hopefully she repeated that this morning. A lot of us stayed at a hotel around here, the Residence Inn, the Marriott Residence Inn. putting a lot of pressure on now. Kiki is all over her. More pressure here. Holly's has to come back now. Passes down. Sorry, that was Finley. Here's Holly. Holly's hands up, and she draws the ordinary foul, so that girl can't shoot. She has to pass it out, so great defensive stop. Here's the quick entry pass, backhand shot, and we block it. Great job, and Monty feeds it. So that's a huge stop, folks. We get the ordinary foul to stop them. Remember, if you are given an ordinary foul inside these cones, you can't shoot. You have to pass it. So from a defense, here's an entry pass into the middle. She's trying to go, and she's just swarmed by 4 white hats. Finley does a great job trying to keep the ball above water, but there's just white caps everywhere. So we turn it over. It's still 0-1. There's a cap floating in the water. I'm not sure whose that is. That looks like Monty's. Monty's cap has come off, and we have a kick out. Too much pressure, so they have an advantage now. This is Izzy got kicked out. Fun fact in this tournament, which I'll go over during a break, you don't get kicked out of the game permanently. They want to optimize for people getting as much playing time. In a normal game, if you get 3 goals, you get 3 kickouts, you're kicked out of the game permanently. Passing it around, oh, that's too high off the top. They'll rebound it. There'll be a fresh 30 shot clock. And now we're back in. It's a 20-second kick out. Monty is flapping around. There's a nice block by Sophia. This is incredible. They've had it for 60 seconds. We're even. They now have a driver. Let's see if they want to do an entry pass. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kiki is guarding her, guarding the set player. And Kiki draws the counter foul. The girl pushed back too hard on her, so it's a turnover. And now we're on counter. Let's see if we have anyone up. Monty's driving hard. You can see her in her blue swim cap from Carondelet or high school. Here's a pass over to her. Let's see if anyone's driving. They don't have anyone driving. Finley's just coming up to get in position here. Pass it back to entry pass, and there is an entry pass, but a little too much action on the part of Finley. So it's a turnover, and now we're coming back on defense. Holly's on their set player. They're probably going to do an entry pass. They're having her come back to guard. Now this girl's going to shoot. She does the entry pass, and there's a big fight, swinging arms, and we get the ball back. Blindly swinging arms like it was a 3rd round of a boxing match there. Luckily, no one got hit. So now it's 0-1. Credit to our girls for keeping this close. Here's back to Izzy. Izzy's looking for an entry pass. She passes as Kiki draws the ordinary foul. Kiki immediately turns and looks to see if Finley's there. Gives it to Piper. Piper gives it to Monty, and Monty literally just sends it right along the diagonal. She didn't have the angle. She was too far in. But since the goalie touched it and it went out, we get a fresh 30 shot clock, I think, although I haven't seen them reset the shot clock yet. And we keep possession. I don't know why they didn't reset the shot clock. I'll stop talking about that, though. They're stopping play so Monty can put her cap back on. You're going to see her put on number 6, which is the number of pancakes she had yesterday. Here she goes. She's coming in. Now we're setting up. And I guess there is no, I guess it just went out of bounds, so they didn't consider it a shot. Here's a nice little hook shot to Kiki. Kiki's going to get an ordinary foul. She can't shoot. Kiki just kind of hits it over and back to Kiki. It's just, it was a dangerous kind of a pass to Holly. There was 2 girls on her, and we're now doing a line change a la hockey game where PAC Blue is changing every single player, and it looks like we'll have some changes too. I'll let you know who I see coming in. And since it was a timeout, they get to set up down there. Since they're far away, I'll just try to recognize. I see Zara is in. Kelly Kurtzig is in, number 10. I think her dad is still in the Ukraine. Let's see. The goalie pops it in the play. We're pressing everywhere. Okay, they put it on the top. Here's Allison, and we have a kick out. Let's see who got kicked out. I'm not sure yet. And there was just, nope. Oh, there was an immediate catch and release on the 6-on-5. You're going to do that a lot. Either you fire right away or set up a play. They set up a play and got a goal on the right-hand side of the net. It's 2-0. So PAC Blue is down 2 goals. Okay, there's a ball to Liv. Liv passes it over to Grayson. Grayson, they get a ball under, so now we're back on defense, and they're sprinting. They have a couple people, they have an advantage, 3-on-2. This girl should go up and take a shot. She's all by herself, and that's just a powerful shot in the left-hand side, left-hand post. That's what happens. You get a turnover at this level, every girl on the other team is going to see it and sprint, and they're going to have that half-second advantage on the sprint back. So we're down 0-3, just like that. She passes it back to Liv. Liv over to Grayson again. Grayson, and that's a stolen ball. This is going to be another one. 2 stolen balls in a row, 2 fast drives. Let's see if Sophia can get a block out of this. Oh, and we get a steal back. Liv says, thank you, no thank you. I'll take that back. And now we're back driving this way. Here's a pass way down to Kelly Kurtzig. Kelly, whose dad is a practicing magician. She's in the 1 position, looking for someone. There's a big fight for entry on the set. She gets position. Carmen is fighting hard. Carmen wants it, pops it back to Kelly. Nice job. Kelly is looking to shoot. Does an entry pass again, and that's stolen. Entry pass to Allison. And now we're back. Pass over to the left. It's a position. She's bringing it down. Passing it over to the 1 position. Back to the top. No worries at all. Here's a shot too high, and we get the recovery, we get the rebound. That's nice. Passing it back, and now we're driving. Giving it back to Sophia, who pops it back into play. 1 minute left in the first period. We're down 0-3. Here's a pass over to Zara, I believe. Zara's looking for an ordinary foul so she can get a break. She's getting pressed hard. Zara clears it over to Liv. Liv draws the ordinary foul. She can shoot from out there. It'd be kind of far. She gives it to Carmen. Carmen pops it back into play. Carmen doing little fake shots. Carmen does a shot. It's too high. I think that was our first attempted shot of the game. 7 minutes in, we don't even have a shot yet. That one went too high. Their goalie left their hands off it, which is smart, because if she had tipped it, it would have been we retained possession. They're passing onto the top. Let's see if she's going to take it. She wants to passes over to the 6th position to their lefty. Big block. Powerful shot, big block, pops it up perfectly. Sophia does. Now she's looking if we have anyone on counter to pass it to. She's looking for someone. 11 seconds left in the game. No difference between the game or the shot clock. She passes it off to Liv. Liv is looking for something here. She's going to have to shoot, and that's going to end the quarter. And PAC Blue sneaks its way out of that quarter with just 3 goals against it. Thank you, ref. Great job.
1 quarter, I did 1 good job. Many more. A lot more to go.
So, not surprising that team was going to be ahead of us. They're deep. Like I said, this is the Southern California Blue team. Oh, great question. Who coaches these teams? So coaches in the as part of the Olympic Development Program are coaches for this. Our coach is a former water polo player. He's a fireman, and the PAC Red coach is the coach for the San Jose State. So a lot of times you'll have coaches in programs in clubs, or assistant coaches in college will coach this, and after that they'll make recommendations on who on their team. Thank you, ref. Great job. they'll make recommendations to the ODP program after today's games as to who should get invited to the camp. They're asking, how do the girls know the plays? Well, a lot of these girls have played together on club teams, and there's a lot of the same plays. They do have a couple practices before this tournament starts, but you'll find that the girls start playing better as the game gets along because they find out their roles. At the beginning, particularly at the earlier ages, girls in this tournament don't want to shoot. They're reluctant to shoot. And so it takes a little while to figure out who's comfortable with each other. And so that's why it gets more fun as the games progress, because the teams get to know each other a little bit better and play on their strengths. Here we go for the next sprint. Trying to see who's sprinting here. It looks like we did not win the sprint. That was Grayson for the sprint. She's really fast. But we're on defense again. There's an overpass, and we get it. Monty gets it. Monty's passing it backwards. We didn't have anyone on break. Great job, though. Here's a pass way down line. This is Grayson. This is Grayson passing it in. We should get a 5-meter, and we just miss it. Great defensive recovery by PAC Blue right there. That was our best opportunity to score yet. Monty has the score. Sophie has a beautiful pass across the pool, all the way to Grayson. Grayson tries to feed it to Finley, and it just went ball under. See what we're doing here? Finley is all over her. They're passing on the outside. 3 seconds. Here's the entry pass, and we just hit, and it's just too late. Holly was on top of her, putting her weight on her, straight up and down, and it was a shot clock violation, and now we're back on offense. 6 minutes left in the second period, down 0-3. Here's a pass to Holly. Holly's looking for someone, trying to turn her. Holly's looking for an entry pass, does a no-look pass to Monty, her friend. Back to Holly, entry pass, and that's going to be a ball under. And there's a big fight for the ball afterwards, which is dangerous because if you stick around and fight for the ball, that means there's going to be 2 girls down here that aren't guarded, and just like I said, that's what's happening. Here's a girl all by herself. We're either going to get a 5-meter or a goal. Holly does a rattlesnake. That was a beautiful pass by their team. Very selfless play right there to have the open net in front of her. Players are collapsing on her, and she passes it no look all the way over to her teammate here who had the open net. And that's what you're seeing on the last day of this tournament. These players know where each other is without even looking. So it's 0-4. 5 minutes left. PAC Blue really looking for a goal here. And that could be a stole. Nope, it's ordinary foul. Pass over to Carmen. Carmen's looking for someone. She passes it back to Holly. Holly puts it down to Monty. Monty draws the ordinary foul. She can't shoot from there, though. She has to pass. Passes it all the way across. It's an overpass, though. Passes it over. And that's shot by Liv. Their goalie stops it. And now we're back on defense. We just have not been able to crack the code on scoring on this game yet, so we're going to have to see what kind of mix our coach puts in. We're double teaming their set player. Clearly their set player feels like it's a mismatch. Now we're triple teaming their set player. 4 seconds left. Here's a pass to the top. She shoots high in the right. That was a beautiful shot. Top right. There's all the ODP coaches and whatnot watching over there, as you can see. See if I can see any college coaches too. There's a lot of college coaches here. Yesterday I saw Stanford, Davis, Pomona Pitzer. Who else did I see? I think there was, here we call a timeout here to gather ourselves and figure out what we want to do. We have not scored a goal. We've had 2 8:30 games in a row. On the first night, Holly and I stayed at the Residence Inn in Livermore. And we were able to spin the wheel, and I got 4,000 Marriott points by spinning the wheel, so that was exciting. I'm not sure what 4,000 Marriott points get you, maybe like a bottle of water, but I'll take them. And then we had a game at La Granada High School in Livermore. And then we ate at the place called The Press. Very healthy breakfast. And then we had 2 games here. The first game we won, I think 16-2, and then the second game we lost. I think the score was just the opposite. So we put ourselves in the high bracket. So you can, as you can tell, these are really talented teams that we're playing. Sophia has the ball. Passes it to Liv. Liv gives it to Holly. See what kind of play the coach called. Holly does the entry pass to Finley. Finley's turning her. She's going to get the... Oh. I thought she was going to get the foul, but she didn't. They got another ball under. The ref just said that was clean on their part. So we have not had... We've had 1 shot this whole game, I think, on goal. All right, here's a pass in. They're passing it around the perimeter. Passing around the perimeter. They have no one in set. They're doing a great job of guarding their set player here. Pass off. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defense. She draws the ordinary foul. She can't shoot from here. Sorry. Passing around. 5 seconds left. I don't know what... She can shoot from there, and she does. And that's a beautiful block. If you're fouled outside the 6-meter yellow cone, you're eligible to take a shot. And it's kind of a good position but she tried to do the lob shot. Here's Holly with the ball. Holly's getting pressured. She does a hook shot over to Liv, who does a hook shot over to, and here we go. Into Finley again. Let's see if we can do it. And Finley gets it in. Finley shuffles the ball to the right. She finally cracks the code. 3 girls were collapsing on her. And she has the ball. She has to keep it out of the water, up above the water, right? Because if it goes under, it's a ball under. She pushes it in. She gets us on the board. So it's 1-5. Girls are talking to each other about how do we do that again? Let's just rinse and repeat that one. I'm going to get my broom. Yeah. Okay, they're passing around the perimeter. They give it the one position. Nice skip shot blocked by Sophia. And we have, he called a whistle, but he called a timeout. Our coach called a timeout again because he's letting him set up. And we got some players coming out. So we have everyone out, everyone in. I'm seeing Kiki, Kelly Kurtzig, Piper, Zara. That's going to be a turnover right here. And there's a turnover. And we have a fast break. We have them covered, though, thankfully. She's bringing it in. She's going to have a green light to shoot. She passes it to the top. It's 1-5 with 2:54. Here's an entry pass. And there's a backhand that was blocked by Sophia. Beautiful job. Now we're coming back down. Here's Zara. Zara's going to give it to Piper. And there is she went over her, so we're going to retain possession. Kelly Kurtzig's in set, asking for the ball. Pass back to Piper. It's an overpass, so she's going to have to go collect it. Here's a pass to Zara. Zara gives it back to Piper. No one, we have a double post set. No one has clearance. Zara, and we have a counter foul right here. We fouled him in the set position, pushing arm, kind of an arm bar off. So now we're back on defense. 2:24 left in the second period. Scores 5-1. You can probably see it. And we have an ordinary foul, so she passes it in. We're collapsing on her, and we steal the ball. Zara steals the ball. Good job. And our goalie is coming way out. Sophia's like a field player right now. Pops it to herself. She passes it over to Kiki. Kiki's sister goes to UC Santa Cruz. And we get a kick out. We're on 6-on-5. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Kiki brings it up. Allison's in set. Here's Izzy. Izzy over to Piper. Piper back to Izzy. Bounces off. Kiki gets it. Kiki has a rocket of a shot. I endorse giving her a shot. 2 seconds and the ball's stolen. One too many passes. The ball tipped out of her hand. Turnover. Fast break. Let's see if they have anyone up. Their goalie is trying to thread the needle here. Just decides to go to their player who was kicked out to put it in play. They pass it on to the top. Ordinary foul. She can shoot from out there. She passes it all the way over. Who gets it in the set, and we steal the ball. So back on our side. I don't think they've scored in this period, or maybe once. This has been this period, if you just look at it, is tied 1-1. Here's a ball out to Zara. She passes it down to Piper. Piper's getting pressured. That girl goes over her back, so it draws the ordinary foul. She can't touch the ball. Zara's driving. Piper passes it over to Izzy. Izzy can shoot. No one's moving right now. Back to Piper. Zara's not open, so that's not an option for her. 4 seconds. She's going to have to do something. She's going to have to catch and fire, and that's blocked. And a field goal goes out, so it's a turnover. So we weren't able to manufacture much offense on that one, passing the ball around to the right side. 44 seconds left in the half. 19 on the shot clock. We're down 1-5. They're bringing it in. She just kind of whacks her on the head. She's spinning around like pirouette ballet dancer. She passes it to the top. There's a shot, and there is it was a counter foul, I think, in the set position. She was pushing her away to create space. Here's Zara with the ball. Clears it down to Piper. Piper's getting pressured. Piper's younger brother plays water polo too. Here's an entry pass to Kelly Kurtzig. Kelly's trying to get it, and Kelly draws the kick out. And the girl's in disbelief that she's getting kicked out. Her hat came off, and she got kicked out of the game. Here's a pass around, and there's a fake shot back to Izzy. Izzy's got a rocket. Here's a Piper. Piper to Zara. Zara shoots, and it's tipped out, but we're going to fight for the ball. Kiki gets it almost. It goes out of bounds. And there's 1 second left. And there's end of the half. So this is the second of, I think, 10 games today. I think the day ends with the championship. So fun fact about our participation in this tournament. Holly first did it when she was, I want to say 14 years. We've done 4. This is our 4th. The first one, we were on the PAC Red team and made it to the championship game and did not win that game. It wasn't very close at all. We lost to the Southern California team. And that was at Granada High School, which is where we were playing on Friday, down here in Livermore. The next year was in Riverside. Holly was on the PAC Red team, and they won the championship game with a golden goal in overtime. You can go check my YouTube stream or videos if you want to have it recorded, the overtime. It was pretty fun to win the championship game in a golden goal. And what was most fun about it is I think we were down by like 4 goals in that game and came back to tie it, to take it to overtime. The next year, which was last year, was in Utah, Salt Lake City. Holly was on the PAC Red team, and we made it to the championship game, and no surprise, lost to the Southern California team in the last game, in the championship game. This year, Holly's on the PAC Blue team, and we're, like I said, we're playing for 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th place. The winner of this game will play for 5th place, and the loser of this game will play for 7th place out of this bracket of 8. I guess it's called, like in the March Madness parlance, it's like the Elite 8. It's how I'd call it. And it's fun March Madness time now. I don't know if you saw some of the games last night. Pretty exciting. Hopefully this game or the next game has some exciting ends. But the good news is, and I see Aurora is in right here. She's wearing number 13. She's a high school goalie for Redwood High School. She made life really difficult for us at Archie Williams playing against her because she is just really talented. We switch goalies every half. There's our coaches over there. There's Christian, who just got the ball. He's the assistant coach at San Jose State. They've got an incredible program. He used to play water polo. Let's see who's sprinting. I think Piper's sprinting. And she is winged by Monty. And we win the ball, so we are on offense. Pass over to Liv. Liv gives it to Kiki, over to Holly. So Holly and Kiki are going to be taking up the 1-2 side over on the left. And Monty, right there, our lefty, as you see, is going to be on the right side because you want to be a lefty when you're shooting from that side. It's like being a first baseman. You want to be a left-handed. Here's a pass back to Monty. No-look pass. Back to Piper. And we dumped the ball. We weren't able to find an entry pass, so we dumped the ball. So the goalie has to go get it. We all come back and get set up. Gives us time to catch our breath and get set up for defense. They pass the ball out. Piper's going to meet her. Monty's going out. There's an entry pass, and she clears it, and Aurora scoops it up. And now we're... Excuse me, I have a little cough. Aurora's trying to figure out who to pass it down to. She finds Kiki, who's now taking up the right position with Monty, so she switched. Here's Liv, and that's a turnover. Yep, we kept it. We kept the ball. Holly will pop it to herself and decides to go in by herself. She's met. She gets an ordinary foul. She passes it over to Kiki. Kiki's going to shoot, and she thought, oh, it was so close. Kiki with a beautiful skip shot, got out of the water like a salmon going upstream, and it was just a little bit right. Piper's pressing. Here's the passing around the perimeter. Are they going to do the entry pass? They do the entry pass. Kiki's on her, and Kiki draws the kick out. A little too much weight on her back. So now they're going to do a 6-on-5. We'll see what kind of defense. They're asking for the ball right back in the middle. This girl shoots. Right-hander, right-hand side, top shelf of the net. They go up 6-1. Finley's entering the arena. Kiki's coming back from serving in her detention. They pop it to Liv. Liv does a hook shot over to Kiki. No, we have someone driving hard. There's going to be... Liv keeps the ball. She passes it all the way down, and it's an interception. So it's a turnover. So now we're driving back. Monty was underwater, didn't hear the whistle. Now we're driving back. We're going to have Liv on their set, 4-on-4. This is a big match here. She's probably going to need help. Here's a pass. Holly's looking to put pressure on her. Holly's going around her arm, draws the ordinary foul, so she has to pass it. Let's see if she does the entry pass, and she got drawn for a counter foul. Their set player grabbed and pushed away Liv, and the ref saw it and said, you can't do that, so it's a turnover. There's a pass from Aurora down to Monty. Monty's dad is Shane, and mom is Summer, and she has two other sisters. Here's a ball to Kiki. Oh, Kiki takes another beautiful shot, skip shot, off to the right. So Kiki is firing, and here's a pass in. They're having advantage. This is going to be all about Aurora. Let's see if Holly wants to go. She's being cut off. And Holly spent a lot of energy there trying to come and help Aurora. And just a little much. Hey, do you want to say hi?
Want to say hi? I don't want to interrupt.
No, come in over here. Come say hi. Hey everyone, it's Hannah Banana. How's your tournament going?
It's going well. We've only lost one game so far.
Yeah.
We're hoping not to lose anymore.
Yes. You're playing for first place.
We're
Like you're in the 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't understand like all the different finals, but if we win our next game, we're in the finals.
That's right. And you're playing the team we lost to. So please beat them. Yeah, they're good. It was a vibe.
Okay.
It was a vibe. Okay, back to the action. That's Hannah Banana. Thank you. So wait, we have.
I like being on a different team as them.
I know. Holly is not in right now. Yeah, she's Snowman. Holly's Snowman. And we have who do we have shooting this? Sorry, we got a 5 meter here, so we're shooting, and there is a wide left shot. I think that was is that number 9? Is that? No, sorry, that was Grayson. Got to sign that 5 meter. A little bit left. Now we're back on defense. They're gonna take it in. Piper's going to her. And that's a nice job by Izzy to go over her shoulder and steal that ball. Folks, there is a fine line on defense right there. If you go over too much, put too much weight, but she went straight up, put weight on her right shoulder, and stole the ball. So great job by Izzy Richards. Stat is JR. Piper's bringing it in all the way over to Week. Here's Grayson catching fire, and it's a little bit right. Our shots are just wide right today or wide left. Score is 1-7 with 3:30 left in the third period. Allison's coming down on defense. Grayson is covering our set players. Kelly Kurtzig's in there. They have a double post set. They really don't have anyone to pass to. Kelly's doing a great job. They're going to probably do an entry pass right here. And they have another person. Kelly Kurtzig draws. Ooh, and there's a little fight there. She should pass it back to Aurora. So Zara passes it back to Aurora, who passes it down to Piper. Piper's looking for someone. She draws the ordinary foul. Let's see if she can. She does the entry pass. Back to Kelly. Kelly's got someone coming up behind her. She's got to be careful. And it's a stolen ball. Kelly has some exasperation. Putting her hands up, kind of like her dad when he does a magic trick. Nothing in my sleeves. And we have a everyone out, everyone in situation, kind of. No, I think it is, because I think that's Sophia. So we have fresh legs coming in for our other team. There's our girls waving on the bench. So who do I see here? I see Zara, Izzy, Grayson, Piper. Grayson's all over her. This girl's pass a no-look pass. She's a lefty, and she finds it no problem. They're lefty, threads the needle. It's a tough goal to block when you have a lefty with that position and that space in front of them. That's a lot to ask from a goalie. And so they now have 8 and we have 1 with 2:30 left in the third period. It's getting hotter here. The sun is totally rising. I have my umbrella, which you probably can't see. We got here quickly, even though the Bay Bridge has a left lane closed still. There is a block pass and a turnover. And now a fast break. Piper is tangling her up like weeds just to stop her and slow her down, and they still have it. Here's Zara trying to get over her, and someone named Carol, I think, scored for the other team, and now we have on our side an everyone out, everyone in situation. So 2:10 left in the third period. And let's see what we can do. It'd be fun to get a goal here. Okay, here's a pass back to Liv. It's almost, ooh, they are really aggressive trying to sneak the ball, but Kiki said, not on my watch. Kiki's from Santa Cruz, SoCal High School. There's a pass over and a turnover. Another turnover. has been kind of the story of this game on our offense. If we've had an inordinate number and you give a team like this turnovers, they're going to have fast breaks like this. Here we go. We collapse on her, collapse back. Monty's doing a lot of work going back and forth, getting her long arms up in the air, but we kind of have everyone covered, thankfully. And there's a stolen ball. You know what I think that was? Maybe the sun was in her eyes, honestly, because it was a pass and a kick out. So we have a stolen ball and a kick out, and we're going to set it up patiently, he says. Finley has the ball, passes it back. That is Carmen with the ball, passing it over. Pass all the way, far overpass. 5 seconds left. We're going to have to catch and fire Liv. Liv fires and finds the top part of the net, and the crowd goes nuts. The crowd goes crazy for Liv. So we're just playing the little parts of the game now, 2-9. Goal on the 6-on-5, capitalizing, and we get a turnover. And now we're coming back. Folks, I'm seeing a little comeback going. There's Holly with the ball. Colley's driving. She's just going to take it herself here. Finley's drawing her out. Holly's just going up herself. Holly passes it over and gets a beautiful assist. That is a Holly Hovey to Kiki, which warms my heart because Kiki's like one of my favorite players, and you got to see her hair. It's like completely platinum white, as I would call it. Central Casting Santa Cruz girl who loves to surf, and she also loves to get assists from Holly's to get the score 3-9, and Holly steals the ball. What's going on here, folks? Maybe we fed him something, and you know what? Holly's been eating hive honey on the side. She might be the energy, and she gets the kick out. Draws the kick out. Now Holly's gonna bring it in. Holly does eat hive honey. She got a new packet from Amazon delivered. Let's see what it does. Here's a pass in. Oh, we get a garbage goal. And we're gonna fight the ball. Monty is absolutely fighting it. It's a swim meet. We maintain possession. Their girl has not served her timeout yet. She has to get out. So we have a little bit of an advantage. Here's Carmen, I think. Oh, there's an overpass. Holly gets it. Oh, that was a bummer. And now we have a fast break. And that was a nice shot. And then there's a shot back. Oh. Wow. There was a lot of excitement in that last one. I just want to do a little ad for Hive Honey, which has Himalayan salts in it. Holly gets them off Amazon. They're insanely expensive, but she takes them and it gives her a little bit of energy. That was the third, and what you saw was the impact of Hive Honey. Holly eats it that gives her energy with Himalayan salts. Yeah. So it's 3-9. Oh wait, Andy's here. I thought you were in Ukraine, bro. When did you get back? Come say hi to the live stream. Folks, here's Andy, Kelly's dad, back from the Ukraine.
Hello.
How was your travels?
That was amazing.
Was it disrupted at all, or was it smooth?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you fly through India?
I flew through India, spent a week in India, and then I was up in Ukraine, Lviv and Uzhhorod. Only one bombing.
Okay.
In my city when I was there.
So you heard it, the bombing.
And we were all alerting. All the phones were alerting, and it was weird. It's one of these Shahed drones, Iranian, and usually they come from the north down. And so then it started kind of going off, and everybody's like, oh, it's going away, it's fine, it's not coming back to our city. It went down, it came all the way around, and then back up again.
How do you know that it was doing this?
Because all the locals were telling me.
Oh, you're
We
like...
thought it was safe. It was like, it's going somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I guess it tried to get around the defenses by going up and around.
How about next time you don't go on business trips where there's bombs, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's my general rule for business travel.
Yes.
So Kelly's been having fun, and I'm looking forward to your magic trick during halftime of the next game, okay? All right, that's Andy Kurtzig. Oh, here's Holly in the near screen right here. And we have Kiki. And who's driving? Thank you, ref. Holly has the dead doll eye contacts right now. It's really creepy, actually. And we have Monty is driving. Let's see if Monty can give it. She does not sprint for her team, so it's a new role for her. And she, oh, I thought that was, oh, Monty's doing a little extracurricular. Monty always smiles if she loses the sprint, which is kind of endearing. Here we go. It's a pass over. Monty's on top of her. Hook pass in. We're collapsing in. Carmen press it, and we have a kick out against. There was a kick out against Izzy. I'm not sure. It was an off ball foul, and that left their set player wide open, unguarded in front of the net. And they just gave it to her, and she basically could have just put it in with her hand, like you see football running backs do when they go past the first yard marker. Good luck, Hannah Banana.
Thanks.
Okay, it's a pass in and a stolen ball. And now we're coming back, so it's another fast break. Here's Holly trying to catch her. She's probably going to get a kick out if she goes over her back. She goes under her, and then Aurora just goes out and gets it, and Aurora blocks it! What a defensive stand, and the ball's, and we get the ball back. Folks, that was just pure determination on everyone. You could have given up. There was an off-ramp for that goal, giving up the goal the whole way, and they kept going. The girl on their team was very athletic and turned her. And Aurora just came out and took it, and now we're back, and we get a kick out. Here's a pass back out. Holly has the ball at the top, gives it over to Montine, clears it all the way over to Izzy. Izzy to Holly, Holly. No, that's high. And Monty gets it back, so no big deal. We get the, now back again to Izzy, to Holly, to Kiki, to high. A little bit too high. They had hands up, and their goalie is very talented. So we keep the score 3-10 with 5:30 left in the fourth period. They pass it down. She's wide open here, but Finley comes back and greets her. We're double teaming their set player. Izzy and Holly are passing it over. Let's see, their set player doesn't have any position. Great job here on defense. Holly's pressing her. Holly's pressing, and there's going to be, oh, a nice block. Great defense by Kiki to stop it. Folks, this period's been all about defense. We've got one goal. Aurora, as you can see, the sun's right in her eyes. Huge disadvantage right now being a goalie on this side. Here's Carmen, does a hook shot to Holly. Holly pops it back to Izzy. Izzy over to Kiki. Kiki entry pass, finds the space. She's going to have it. She's going to get the 5 meter. She does not. They get the ball under. I really thought she was going to get the 5 meter there because he had two girls. Finley had the space, won the open water, but they just had their hands on the ball, to the credit of this team, the Southern California Blue team. And Aurora scoops the ball out. Just kind of like a cat getting a mouse right there. Just, I'll take that. And they're down. Past the, we're gonna have up. Kiki's there. Their players coming back. Kiki. No look pass to Monty. Get the goal. Kiki to Monty. Santa Cruz, SoCal to Carondelet. Carondelet, of course, is the sister school to De La Salle, or De La Salle is the brother school to Carondelet. They have a beautiful swimming facility in Concord, and incredible schools with deep traditions in sports and academics. Here's a pass down. Monty is guarding her. They're driving, and she's trying to turn, and like a little swat away by Carmen, like swatting a fly away. Gives the ball to Aurora, and now we're driving this way. 3:35 left in the fourth period. Aurora's blocking the sun in her eyes. She can't see anything. She does the close pass to Kiki. Kiki's trying to show that she should draw the foul. Kiki just passes it over to Izzy behind her back. Izzy draws the ordinary foul. Izzy gives it over to Holly. Holly draws the ordinary foul. She can shoot, And she, oh, it was a beautiful shot, yet a better block. Beautiful block on their goalie. Just stuck her left arm out. And now we're back here. They have advantage. She's going to go by herself and take it. Izzy's going to go, and she does the skip shot, lower left. And we have everyone out, everyone in for the PAC Blue. Everyone's coming off the bench, so it's a hockey line change. Scores 11-4 with 3 minutes left in the fourth period. Okay, Allison has the ball. She gives it to Liv. Liv gives it to Kelly. Kelly's got a lot of pressure on her. Kelly is the girl with the ball. You just spoke to her dad about his business trip in India and Ukraine. She draws the ordinary foul. She passes it to Liv. Over to Zara. Zara pops it back into play. She's getting pressured. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. She's got a nice little pass, and it's a stolen ball. We're back on defense, and Spa Blue calls timeout, and they're doing their version of everyone out. Everyone, oh no, they're not. They're just calling a timeout to set up a play. I'll have to look at the schedule to see when our next game is. I don't, I'm guessing 10:30 or 11:30. I'll let you know. Stay tuned. We'll be playing for 7th place. So now we got to decide where we're going to go. There's a huge Whole Foods in Dublin. The parking lot's a nightmare. Little teeny spots. Every single spot is for compact. It's like Dublin, no one has compact cars. I don't know why they're even making compact spots, but it's a nightmare. But it's a pretty nice Whole Foods once you get in there. Pizza oven, bar, TVs, everything. So we might go hang out there and get some breakfast. Although we might go back to the Press in downtown Livermore and get our healthy breakfast again. We'll see. It's whatever Holly wants to do. Here's a pass all the way over to the other side. That's the second time that player has shot the top left shelf. Or sorry, our left, her top right. 2 minutes left, 12-4. Okay, pass back to Liv. Liv hook shot to Kelly Kurtzig. Kelly passes it over to Zara. Zara gives it to Piper. Piper draws the ordinary foul, so she'll get a free pass. She's going to bring it in. Back over to Liv. And Liv maintains possession. It's a scrum over the ball, and there's a kick out. There's a kick out. We got the ball back. Liv gets the ball back after getting a shot, so we're going to have a 6-on-5 with 1:38 left. Back up to Liv. Back over to Piper. Back to Zara. Zara up to Liv. Back over to Grayson, and it's just a little bit too long. I think I'm remembering something now. I think in the if there's a shot clock reset, I think it might be to 20, not 30. I'm gonna have to check that. That's my bad. I was confused earlier in the game for this tournament. Okay, this girl, that time, because the last two times she went to her upper right, was looking that way and then shot right, which was super smart, high IQ play, but Aurora saw it coming and closed that space out. And the goal didn't go in. Here's Kelly. Kelly feeds it to Liv. Kelly's driving. Pass in the set, entry pass, and it's stolen. So now we're back on defense. Pass in, Liv is pressing her hard here. And she turns Aurora's, oh, that's a 5-meter. Good job. The girl got space. Liv had to do that to get her to not get the goal, and Aurora's gonna get a chance for a fun 5-meter block, maybe. It's asking a lot though, in general, and it's exacerbated by the fact that she's staring into the sun, literally. So this is just goal by Braille, eventually. And not surprisingly, with that advantage and that set of circumstances, they get a score, and it's lucky 13-4. 12 seconds left. So let's see if we can get like a funny sneaker shot, half-court goal here. Here's Liv. Pass over. Here's Zara and the stolen ball. Nope, Zara has it, and it's a attempted shot at the end, and that's a wrap on the first game of the day. So check the, I'll send a text before the next game. Thank you, sir. And I think the next game will be a lot closer than that one, honestly. The next game I think is going to be against a team from the Southwest or the Mountain Zone. So the game should be a little more balanced. Or at least I'm hoping it is. No, I think we have one more game. I think everyone's playing 2 games. Yeah. Yes. So that's all I have to say about that game. I don't have anything else to say. And next game will be fun, and I'll see you soon.